Another alleged gameplay video, Forza Horizon 4. Absolute perfection, this game. Really is a fantastic experience. We're going to have a quick race in the M5. The epitomises the 1980s, this car. Yeah, I've said it before on the channel, Forza itself, proper Forza, is the best racing sim, console racing sim, full stop. You cannot argue with me. If you try to argue with me, I may come round to your house and shit in your letterbox, so do not argue with me. But this, you can dip in and out of this. Let's call it Forza Light if you like. And it's everything about it. It's just perfection. The whole idea about the seasons and everything else, and it just looks gorgeous. And I haven't played it for a couple of weeks now. I did put quite a few hours into this. I'm just having to adjust because last night I was playing a little bit of Forza 6. So I'm having to make a few adjustments and get back into it, the kind of casual nature of it. But this M5 we're driving, this BMW, it's at the top of its class. It's still within its original class. I'm trying to think of what I've done to it. It was pretty high in its class anyway, and for this particular year. I think I changed the manifolds, and what else? Whoa, that hurt. I've changed the manifolds and I've lowered it down slightly. I can't do any more than that because that puts it right at the top of its class. You wouldn't think so the way I'm driving at the moment. Driving like a right bloody ponce. Oh, I think there's is that? Oh, come on! Bloody hell! What's wrong with a guy in a Volvo? That happens to be another favourite of mine, that car. When that 850 came out, I was kind of like, wow, Volvo have gone crazy, but what a car. This Volvo's pissing me right off, trying to push me off the road. There's a lot more activity now as well online. You don't have to worry about being trolled or griefed or anything else, because as soon as you get close to somebody, the car will ghost out, so people can't ram you and people can't just be a nuisance in general, which tends to happen. But it's just fantastic. The audio is great, the music is good, the announcers though on the radio station get on your tits a bit, to be honest. But then they always did on the other games. But I've never played the other games. I think on the shelf there I've got Forza 2, Forza Horizon 2. Haven't got 3. I would have done okay then if I hadn't lost it. This is a really crap race. I do promise I'm better than this. I really am. But I've heard people say, you know, people have criticised the seasons and the weather, and you know, you'll get people going, oh, you know, but does the rain really make a difference? Does this tyre or that tyre really make a difference? Well, this is Forza Horizon. If you want to take things that seriously, go and dig into Forza proper. You know, they're two different animals. This is Horizon. This is a more casual approach. You know, you can dip in, dip out of it. It doesn't take itself too seriously. But I'm really enjoying it. So I haven't played it, as I said, for a couple of weeks. I've had a couple of weeks break from it. My daughter bought this for me for my birthday quite some time ago. And it's quite weird the way you progress. So you don't have to be necessarily in the top 3 to open up other events. I don't know if that makes any kind of sense. You kind of get XP, if that makes sense, for just about anything. Oh, I got an achievement. Got an achievement. What cars have I got? I've got some cars that I've won, but I'm not interested in them. I'm not really interested in hypercars and many supercars or anything else like that. I'm interested in cars like this from my era. Okay. I won't bother with any of that. I think I've bought 2 houses as well.
Which leaves us with the 12 best
Okay.
at the festival, all competing to be crowned the new road racing champion at Horizon.
Why are we waiting? What's the problem?
Are you ready?
What's the problem? Okay, let's just go for a spin. Let's just go for a quick spin. Yeah, it's just I mean, it's just gorgeous. Just look at it. Just look at it. Hey? And also because this is the weirdest thing for me. Everything is predominantly, you know, American based and everything else, and it's the uniqueness of the roads for me. All the road signs are obviously familiar. You're driving on the left hand side. Does that make sense? And it's just that level of familiarity that you rarely get in another game. Are we going to take this bend too quick? Oh, just lift it a little bit there. This is the best view by far. Little bit loss of traction. Oh. Yeah, as I say, there's a lot more people online, a lot more activity now. So, good stuff. It's good stuff. I'll quickly show you. Let's just pull up somewhere. Let's just have a quick look at my other cars if we've got the time. My cars. So I've got my M5. Forget that. These are all things I've won. I'm only interested in the stuff I've gone out actively and bought. I bought the Escort Cosworth. The RS 1600, you can see I'm a fast Ford fan. The RS 200 I bought, that was a barn find. The RS Turbo, I really like that. I bought the XJS, bought the Countach. The Metro 6R4 is brilliant. None of these. I bought the Manta 400 rally car. I bought the 944. And the rest I've just won. I think I bought the Sunbeam Lotus, which on its own is a really rare car. I actually knew a guy that had one of those years ago. It was in quite a state. But yeah, I'm loving it. Absolutely loving it. You want to try and take this oh, you got to go to the festival site, okay. But yeah, you want to try and take the Jaguar XJS out. It's a bit of a laugh, bit of a boat, a bit of a land yacht. But I'm off. I'm off to play some of this. So take care of yourselves, and I'll see you soon, I suppose. I didn't realise it was going to take me back. There's my XJS. Wonderful. I think it's the cheapest V12 you can buy. Bye bye.